Hi, this is Jenny Brav of Radiant Wholeness Healing, and today we're exploring anger and especially what might be behind our anger. The emotion itself often gets a bad reputation, and I think it's a very useful emotion and can really point to some much deeper things underneath, feelings of powerlessness, deep needs that don't feel like they're being met, and especially once we've been able to get at what might be triggered by the situation, then it can help clarify what's really wanting to be addressed, if anything, externally. So the point is not to shame our anger or to repress it, but to really feel into what's wanting loving attention around it. So having said that, I invite you to close your eyes and just notice anything that's coming up around anger. Are there other emotions as well that are up, feeling charged? Is there sadness, frustration, powerlessness, confusion, loneliness? Noticing if there are any unmet needs being pointed to by your anger, like a need for consideration, being heard, connection, respect, reciprocity, fairness. And also, as you feel into the anger, noticing where you feel it in your body, if there are any physical sensations associated with it, any areas of your body that feel tight, jittery, numb, or if you're all in your head, disconnected from your body. And also feeling into whether there's something about this that feels familiar. Are you sensing that your anger might not just be about the current situation, but be dredging up something old? Are there familiar stories you're telling yourself, beliefs about yourself and the world that are coming up? And just noticing without judgment. There might be, there might not be. And if it feels like there is, just noticing if there's a memory, an age range, a particular person or situation that feels associated with this familiar feeling, with the anger. And also asking yourself if this angry part of you felt really seen, heard, acknowledged, validated, loved. And if whatever old belief, memory got loving attention, was feeling healed, how might you be feeling about yourself and the world? How might you even be feeling and responding to this situation? And if that doesn't feel accessible right now, that's totally fine. And when you're ready, we're going to start tapping. I'll name the points. You can keep your eyes open or closed. And you can repeat after me, either in your head or out loud. And feel free to modify the words to match whatever feels true for you. Tapping on the side of your hand, either hand, taking a deep breath. And just noticing what number you would give your anger from 0 to 10, 10 being the angriest. And then at the end, you can check in and see if it has released some of its charge. Even though I'm feeling so angry right now, and at times it feels close to rage, and the number on my anger is, say your number out loud. And part of me is angry at my anger. And part of me just wants to have the right to rage. I'm open to loving and accepting myself deeply and completely. And I'm open to loving this angry part of me. Deep breath. Tapping all over your head. Hello, part of me that is so angry. Inside of the eyebrows, I see you. Outside of the eyes, I feel you. Under the eyes, breathe. You matter. Under and above the lips. What you're trying to tell me matters. Under the collarbone. And I'm so sorry, middle of the sternum, that you got the message. Ribs, that you're not acceptable. Side of the body. If there's something shameful about you. Inside and outside of the wrist. If there's something unlovable about you. Other wrist. And about me when I'm angry. Tapping all over the head. Thank you so much for wanting to protect me. Inside of the eyebrows and the parts of me that feel powerless. Outside of the eyes, small. Under the eyes, voiceless. And then above the lips, breathe. You can add anything else that the angry part might be defending. Under the collarbone, breathe. Middle of the sternum. And I acknowledge any young part of me, ribs, and any old belief, side of the body, that the world is unfair, wrists that I'm all alone, other wrists that I'm going to be taken advantage of, head, and add any other belief that might have gotten activated. Inside of the eyebrows, breathe. That my needs don't matter. Outside of the eyes. Hi, young self. Under the eyes, breathe. I'm so sorry those were your circumstances. Under and above the lips. And of course you developed that belief. Under the collarbone, to make sense of things. Middle of sternum. And I have resources and choices you didn't have. Ribs. And it's possible that there are other ways for us to feel less powerless now. Side of the body. It's possible that getting angry, wrist is just reinforcing our sense of smallness. Other wrist. It's possible that if we let go of taking it personally, all over the head, call our power back. Inside of the eyebrows, recognize that other people's stuff outside of the eyes has nothing to do with us. Under the eyes. And if they projected it onto us, under and above the lips, that's entirely on them. Under the collarbone, that might help us feel even more in our power. Middle of the sternum, stepping into our bigness. Ribs, our inner knowing. Side of the body, our clear, loving boundaries. Wrist. I have a right to honor my yes. Other wrist. And a right to honor my no. Head in a way that feels aligned and in integrity. Inside of the eyebrows with myself. Outside of the eyes, that's what I'm responsible for. Under the eyes, breathe. And I can hold other people's responses with empathy. Under and above the lips, if I have the capacity in that moment. Under the collarbone, without any need to take it on. Middle of the sternum, breathe. High anger. Ribs, high younger self. Side of the body. I see you. You matter. Wrist. It's okay for me to feel angry. Other wrist. It's okay for me to express anger. All over the head. Inside of the eyebrows. And it's possible that this isn't really about the external situation outside of the eyes. That if I'm too focused on that under the eyes, I will be abandoning and ignoring the part of me that really wants my loving attention. Under and above the lips, breathe. My needs matter. Under the collarbone, my heart matters. Middle of the sternum. It's possible I'm safe and held. Good. And let's pause in the tapping, taking a deep breath. Maybe closing your eyes. And if it feels appropriate, you can maybe place your hands on the part of you that's feeling like it needs attention. It can be the part that feels angry or powerless or all of the above. And just imagining that the warmth of your hands and your breath and your awareness are all holding the scared, angry, hurt, powerless parts with love, with care, with compassion. Letting them know that they are not alone, that they're seen, supported. Held. And as you do, sensing, feeling, imagining that some of those old beliefs about yourself and the world start loosening their hold on your nervous system, on your neural pathways, on your stomach. Like we're hitting a reset button, bringing your whole system into present time. Where you are safe and enough. And perhaps imagining, if it feels accessible right now, that you're stepping into a wise self, a big self version of you. is able to hold all these parts with love and step into the moment with clarity and wisdom. Bigness, knowing exactly what the moment requires of you. And also able to see that however the other person is responding, if there is another person involved, or the general situation that's happening is not personal, is not about you. How perhaps other inner child parts that are feeling small and powerless are involved too. If that feels appropriate, again, letting go if it doesn't. Just feel what it feels like in your body to be connected to this big self version of you. Calling back any of your power you might have given away to others, to the situation, to people in your past. Calling them back into your body through your crown, feeling it fill every muscle and bone in your body, every cell, and radiating out into your energy field. Knowing that this is your sanctified energetic space. You get to decide what you let in, what you let out. And nobody has the power to take your power away unless you believe they do. When you're ready, slowly opening your eyes. And tapping all over your body. Shaking it out. Touching something, grounding. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey. If it was helpful, let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Thanks so much.